Welcome to online classes. My dear students, we are going to start computer applications whose code is 165 for the session 2020-21. We will start with the chapter HTML. I have divided this chapter in various parts. You might have used internet. There you see web pages. So web page designs with different styles, animated images, sounds, interactive forms, and other objects are available on the internet. These web pages provide an interactive and attractive presentation of information. The all interactive web pages are created using a language that equips a developer with all the features that takes to create the designs. So HTML is the major language that facilitates a developer with all the features required in creating an attractive web page. It is a series of codes that can be easily used by any developer in web designing. It provides the ability to bring together text, images, sound, and links all at one place. In this chapter, we will discuss about the basics of HTML and how to create simple and attractive web pages using HTML. Now let's see what is HTML. HTML is the standard markup language for creating web pages. It stands for Hypertext Markup Language. HTML describes the structure of a web page. It consists of a series of elements. HTML elements tell the browser how to display the content. HTML elements are represented by tags. And browsers do not display the tags but use them to render or convert the content of the web page. Let us see how a simple HTML document looks like. On your screen you can see the code and its output. The code written is HTML, then head, title, page title, then title is closed, then head is also closed, then body H1, welcome to online studies, H1, P, my first paragraph, P, body, HTML. So this is actually a simple HTML document. And when we open this document in a browser, it looks like something which is shown on the right hand side in white box. So to create HTML web pages, we need two softwares. One is text editor, another is web browser. So text editor is any editor like Notepad where we can write HTML document, and you can use any web browser to open this document. As on the screen you can see there is a notepad and the code is written here, and when we open the browser it renders it or converts it and then displays the output. Now you can see how to create a web page. I am going to give you a demonstration. You can also use the same example on your computers. So as you can see, first you have to open a notepad and write the codes as shown on the screen. After writing the code, you have to save it. See carefully. Whenever we save a file in HTML document, click on Save As, then write any file after creating a folder, or if you have any other folder you can save it there also. For example, I am saving it in HTML web pages folder, and I am giving the name first.html. .html is the important extension to include in the name of your file. Otherwise, you will not be able to open this in a web browser. After saving it, you can see it on your screen. From there, you can open this file in Google Chrome or any other browser, and you can see the output. If you want to do changes, then again right click there, open with Notepad and make changes. Now for example, I am making some changes. Now after making some changes, you need not to save it with another name. Just click on save, and when you open the browser, just refresh the browser, you can see the changes. Now let us see some terms used in HTML. First is tag. So these are small simple definitions which you must learn. A tag is a coded HTML command that indicates how part of a web page should be displayed. For example, body. So body is a tag. A tag is normally enclosed in angular brackets. Next we have attribute. An attribute is a special word used inside tag to specify additional information to tags such as color, alignment, etc. See example, body, then I have written bg color is equal to red. So bg color is an attribute of body tag, and red is the value of bg color attribute. Here bg color is attribute of body tag. Now next we have element. It represents one complete individual component. An element has three parts: start tag, content, and end tag. Now container tag. A container tag consists of opening tag and the content and then closing tag. For example, you have used title. So title, then you wrote some title there and you have closed that title tag. Whenever we use a closing tag, we start with slash. So this is a container tag. It looks like a container. It contains something. Then another one is empty tag. Empty tag is a tag without content or without a closing tag. For example, br, hr, etc. br means break, hr means horizontal rule. About all these you will learn later on. Now HTML is made up of elements or tags and attributes which work together to identify document parts and tell browsers to display them. HTML tags are enclosed within angular brackets. For example, body. HTML tags can be written in capital letters, which are also called uppercase, as well as small letters or lowercase. It means HTML is not case sensitive. You can write either in capital or in small letters or mix. Now next topic is HTML document structure. So how a document structure look like, you can see on your screen. An HTML document consists of text which comprises the content of the document and tags which define the structure and appearance of the document. The basic structure of an HTML document is enclosed by a pair of HTML and /HTML tags, means start tag and end tag. You can see general form. Now some commonly used tags are HTML. It identifies the document as an HTML document. Otherwise, it will be considered as a simple text because you are using a text editor. Next is head. It contains information about the document, including its title, scripts used, document descriptions, etc. Then we have title. It contains the document title. This title is displayed on the title bar of your web browser. The title specified inside title tag appears on the browser's title bar. It is entered within head tags. Then we have body tag. It is the main tag. It encloses all the tags, attributes and information to be displayed in the web page. It is entered below the closing head tag. Now we will discuss the tags which are in your syllabus in detail. First is the HTML tag and its attributes. This tag is the root element of the HTML document. It is used to make browsers and other programs know that this is an HTML document. Inside the HTML and /HTML, head and body tags lie because it has start and end both tags, so it is a container element. So it has one attribute to change the language, lang. So lang attribute specifies the base language of the web page. You can see example. For example, HTML lang is equal to en stands for English. We can use other codes also. For example, fr for French, hi for Hindi, ar for Arabic, etc. Next tag is the body tag and its attributes. It defines the body of the document. This tag contains all the contents of an HTML document such as text, images, lists, tables, hyperlinks, etc. It has various attributes. First is background. As the name suggests, background is used to include an image as background of a web page. How to write? See example. Body background is equal to and path of any image. For example, here I have written see my pictures flower.jpg. So what will happen? Flower.jpg will be displayed as a background of your web page. Then next one is bg color. It is used to set background color of a web page. For example, body bg color is equal to red. The syntax of writing code is similar. Then we have some more to change the colors. For example, next is text. It is used to change the color of the text. Link. It is used to change the color of links. Links means hyperlinks. A link. It is used to change the color of active link. V-link. It is used to change the color of visited link. See example. In this example I have included almost all the attributes of this body tag. For example, body bg color is equal to black, text is equal to white, link is equal to blue, a link is equal to purple, v link is equal to red. Now here we have three different attributes which might not be clear to you. So let us discuss about these. First is link. Whenever you open a page, there are hyperlinks, and hyperlinks are used to connect other documents. Whenever you click on that hyperlink, another page gets opened. So link is used to change the color of that links. A link means active link. The link on which you have dragged your mouse and you can see hand there, it changes its color. That is called active link. Now suppose you have clicked on that link, another page gets opened. Now when you come back, that link is not now active link, it is now visited link, and it will get its color changed. Now let us see some empty tags. First is BR. Browsers do not recognize returns. Returns means enter key. Whenever you type a text and you press enter key, what happens? The cursor goes to the next line. But if you type a paragraph, for example, in HTML document and you press enter, that do not get converted into another line. And browser does not give a space in between two lines. So in this case we use BR tag. So BR is used to insert a break, that is text goes to the next line and it has no attributes. Next is HR tag. HR stands for horizontal rule. It displays a horizontal line. It is used normally to divide a long web page into sections, various parts. There are various attributes of HR tag. Let us see one by one. First is size. It specifies size, that is thickness of the horizontal rule. Then width. It specifies width of the horizontal rule. Width means the portion of a window on which horizontal line will be displayed. No shade. Normally thicker horizontal rule appears as three-dimensional rule. If you see carefully, there will be some shading on that rule. But if you want to display it in 2D or flat, just like a thin rectangle, no shade is used. And color, it is used to specify color of horizontal rule. See the example below. HR size is equal to 4, width is equal to 50%. Now here width is equal to 50% means 50% of the window. For example, if you resize a window, the horizontal rule will also get resized. That will be 50% of that window. And color is equal to red and then no shade. So next is comments. Comments are text which appear in HTML code. These comments are not rendered or compiled by the browsers. It means whatever you write within comments, it will not be displayed by the browser. There are two methods of specifying comments in HTML document. See first example at the last or the last line, angular bracket, then exclamatory sign, then two minus signs or hash. This page is created by Arun Goyal, and then we have closed this. So this page is created by Arun Goyal is a comment which will not be displayed by the browser. There is another method by using comment tag. Comment tag can also be given by using start comment tag and end tag. See example, comment. This page is created by Arun Goyal and then we have closed this comment. Now next we have headings in HTML. HTML has 6 levels of headings: H1, H2, H3, H4, H5 and H6. H1 is the largest heading. How do we write headings? I have given some examples like H1, align is equal to left, So this is a heading, this is heading 1, and then we have closed this h1 tag or heading tag. All these are heading tags. So we have 6 levels of headings. The first heading displays the text in the largest size, and the last heading h6 displays the text in the smallest size. It uses one attribute, that is align, and we can use left, right and center alignment to display headings. Next is paragraph tag. The P tag is used to start a new paragraph. It is a container tag, and the attributes of P tag are align. It has only one attribute, that is align. It is used to specify alignment of a paragraph. Its values are left, right and center. Example, P align is equal to left, and then write some lines, and we can close the paragraph by closing tag. And tag or closing tag, both are same. If you want to display your text in bold, italics or underline, we have 3 different types of tags, that is B, I and U. So these tags are also container tags and can be used very easily, and they can also be nested. See example, P, U, VDJS, then we have closed U, and then we have closed B. So what will happen? What will be the output? The VDJS will be displayed in bold letters and you will see underline. So rest of the tags will be covered in the next part of HTML. Create your own web pages and enjoy.